The camp I go to is a perfectly fine camp. Nah, I'm just kidding. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because I've been at this camp for 8 years, and the only people I've told these stories to are my friends at camp. So here's some stupid camp stories. So at our camp, we have this thing called the stream walk. Basically, we walk through the stream with the oldest shoes you can find. If you didn't bring shoes, you have to use shoes that they collected over the years. You collect bugs and most likely dead animals and other stuff like that. But either way, I hated the stream walk. I still do today, cause I still go to this camp. Me being the little rebel I am, I decided not to go. When I told my dad about this, he said they can't make me do anything I don't want to do. And trust me, he was right. When it came to the day that the stream walk was, I didn't go. When one of the staff members said, "Oh, it's time to go and submerge ourselves in stream water until we get frickin' pneumonia and our shoes are filled with bugs and dead animals," I didn't go. I just sat on the bench. My camp counselor... Hold up, if you don't know what a camp counselor is, they're basically teachers, but fun. So as I was saying, my counselor was starting to get mad and decided to call the almighty Good. If you know him IRL, you know why I'm calling him that. So Good took me to Devad. Once again, if you know me IRL, you know why I'm calling him that. And Devad gave me a nice stern talking to. My counselor and I went back to the lunch area and waited for the rest of the bunk. So in the end, I got what I wanted. Alright, so this next story was rather unsettling for me at the time. By that, I mean I thought I was gonna die. Now, since I'm a wimp, I don't like to sleep away from home for too long, so I go to day camp. You leave for camp at around 8 in the morning, and you go home around 4, 5... Shoot, I forgot. What time do we go home again? You don't remember either? Damn it, whatever. So on this particular day, a storm rolled in around the time that we were supposed to go home. We thought it would just be a summer shower. I had never been more wrong in my life. This was the frickin' colossus of rain showers. And what made it worse, I had to go to the bathroom. Now, since we were the older kids, we didn't get bathrooms in our bunk. So I had to walk all the way to the little kid area to go to the bathroom. It's less weirder than it sounds, I promise. Jack?
Yeah?
Noah?
Yeah?
I'm going over. Tell my mom and dad that I love them, and that my sister she owes me $20. And with that, I was off, into the storm, for like 20 seconds. The place where I was in the bunkhouse with the stall was like 2 feet away from each other. But the sky was pooping out lightning bolts, so I ran. So I went in the stall, did my business, but while I was in the stall, the storm only got worse. Tents were flying, 2 kids almost died, so I was trapped in that bunkhouse until it was time to leave. So when I was let out of the bunkhouse, I bolted to the buses. You could have said I lightning bolted, but those were hitting the trees and setting them on fire. So when I got back to the bus, I sat down next to my sister and asked where my $20 were. One time my counselor accused me of stealing hats. I don't know why I told you this one. I just thought it was kind of funny at the time. Okay, for my final story... Hold up. This one isn't necessarily funny, like most of my stories, but I'm going to tell you it anyway. So at my camp, there's this thing called travel camp. This is the best part about camp. We get to go to places like Dave & Buster's, Hershey Park, and other cool places like that. There's this one place that was more fun than any of them. It was called Cascade Lake. This place was awesome. They had volleyball, a huge water slide, and this thing that I loved, a free fall. A 15-foot free fall into the lake. Now, since the rest of my friends didn't want to go on, I decided to do it and prove that it wasn't that bad. So I passed my big boy deep water test and bid my friends farewell. They were like, "Hey Matt, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just gonna free fall off a small piece of unsteady wood into a goddamn lake." So I swim to the platform, I climb up the top, I'm about to jump, but I did it. The one thing you should never do, look down. So I was basically paralyzed, but I said, screw it. They were planning to play Smash Mouth at my freaking funeral.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed you the rules and I'll hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb.
So it'll be a win either way. So I jump and freeze in midair. And I made it. Woohoo! Hey, thank you all for watching. I just got a new drawing monitor, which should hopefully make videos more efficient. I hope. But either way, like, subscribe, comment. I'm a freaking beggar. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!